Welcome back, everybody. Map number 1 in our second best of 5 of the day. On the left-hand side, it's going to be Team Disciple, and on the right side, it's going to be Team Sven. This is the standard style of Heroes of the Storm. No meta madness, no heroes that are banned away. Are these games live? Yes, they are indeed, Cal. I know you put a kappa, but still. Right side will be first pick for Team Sven. They won the coin flip, opting in for first pick priority. Curse Hollow banned away by Team Disciple. Battlefield of Eternity banned away by Team Sven. Inferno Shrines, of course, chosen by Team Disciple, as Team Sven will be having first pick. There is your gamble in the bottom left of your screen, as it has popped up. And Tyrande is going to draw a target ban. Scorch does love their Tyrande, and one of the few Tyrande players we see, very good Tyrande as well. Exactly, Kaladin, exactly. Yeah, Ash Mantle, I agree, yeah. If people don't sub, they get the knife. They get the clamps. What else do we have here? So, Chromie's been seeing a lot of bans. What if they just ban Anduin and Malfurion and we just have 4 healers banned away from the pool? I don't know what they want to get rid of here, honestly. Alarak is not a bad ban either. These are a lot of target bans. But they're very smart. Orphea could be grabbed by Team Disciple. Disciple has an insanely good Orphea, in my opinion. Like, probably one of the best ones out there. You're committing surgery later on your PS5. Are you adding in a Corsair MP600 because they're very easy to add in and a great addition to your PlayStation 5 like mine? Chromie will be banned away.
The crusade calls.
Johanna is going to be your first pick on the right-hand side. Nicely done. Good for Inferno Shrines. Condemn is able to pull minions in. You got really good control around the objective pit, as well as set up with Bless Shield, or even Cleanse with your Falling Sword. First pick, Hanzo's. Not really surprising here. Maybe a Blaze paired into that. Ooh, no, Hogger instead. Hogger makes sense for Inferno Shrines for the bounces. You got good camp clear. You've got great wave clear as well. Hanzo probably explosive arrow level 4. Might actually be like a Q build Hanzo. We'll actually see what his build ends up being in the end. You're putting in a Seagate. Disgusting. Ugh. Oh. Bandit just threw up because of that. Oh my god. Man, Kel, how can you insult us like this? Blaze Johanna Rigger will be picked up. No, it's all good anyways. So not really. So all that's left realistically for Team Sven is damage, and they can flex into whatever they feel like. A Junkrat ban here. If Junkrat's not being considered for Team Disciple, a Junkrat ban is not bad. Looks like a Maiev will be banned. The big thing to mention is that Team Disciple will have first pick after the mid-ban phase. So the Maiev being banned away is not bad, as they don't want to deal with her control. And there's actually a lot of control, like Condemn into Umbral Bind, into Jet Propulsion, slowing totems and stuff from Rhaegar. And as I said, it just seems that Team Disciple don't want to go for the Maiev. Will Orphea get target banned here? Maybe possibly a Varian. Ken, you're useless.
Woot.
Big Sid, thank you for the resub. Man, you are the second 32nd month resub today. You and Kaladin are both 32 months. Both of the 2 resubs we've had today are literally the exact same monthage. That's actually kind of crazy. Thank you, Big Sid. I appreciate that. Welcome back to the Bahamuts. Hey! Malfurion's making his way back on in. Hanzo, Hogger, Diablo, Malfurion. Lot of CC setup. Really, really good follow-up to realistically, like, the heroics here can... It can be Apocalypse, it can be Lightning Breath, you could get Dragon's Arrow, Dragon Strike, Hogger with Shockwave or Hortipult. Like, the flexibility in the draft of Team Disciple is really good, because I feel like Team Sven is like Bless Shield, Ancestral, Bunker, Sundering, Curse Bullet. Like, I don't think we're going to see much adaptation in the draft of Team Sven. You know what's really funny about Team Sven? This draft right here is nearly identical to the draft of Team Dino earlier on. They played a lot of Johanna, Blaze, Rhaegar, Thrall, and some, you know. Well, I guess Johanna was swapped out for Tyrael, but still, like, we basically saw this draft already today.
For the Nexus.
There's the Orphea I was hoping for with Malfurion. That's great. All right, Twitch Gamble's going. let's see what we get going for the Twitch Gamble. Best of 5 series. We are guaranteed 3 maps. We'll see if we can go the distance on this one, or if one side will just shut it down. We got team comms and all that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you in the game. What do you mean? We have combustion. Oh, oh my god. Random, you're so funny. Next, you're going to say that Rhaegar is going to go into Bloodlust. I mean, Disciple's got his Orphea, man. Like, if I was a gambling man, I would be gambling on Disciple Orphea. That's my personal 2 cents. But either way, let's introduce the players. Let's see what we got going on here. On the left-hand side of Infernal Shrines, map 1 of this best of 5 series, we got Ubi playing your Hogger. Marina's is going to be on, Marina's on Hanzo, Disciple Orphea, Snaps, or Nagram will be playing Diablo, and Scorch, Malfurion. Right side of the map. Oh, the little raccoons, sorry. Oh, the little raccoons! Sorry, there used to be refueled raccoons and stuff like that, so players still having synergistic mounts. Right side of the map will be Team Sven. First time we're seeing them today as well. We do have Banana playing your Rhaegar. Sven on the Blaze. Espresso will be on the Thrall. Uki's going to be your Johanna, and Azurite to play the Greymane. Whoa, level 1 Rhaegar? Hello? Stormcaller? Interesting. Stormcaller Rhaegar, level 1. You're going to see Zealous Glare Johanna, Viciousness Greymane, Rolling Thunder Thrall, and Blaze. I would not be surprised if it's Adrenaline Stimpack. And I'm not. We do have a Hanzo target practice, Devil's Due Diablo, on the prowl for the Hogger, Emerald Dreams Malfurion. And your Ancestral Strength for the Orphea. Non-heroic abilities deal 15% more damage to stunned, rooted, silenced, or slowed enemies. Enemy heroes who are hit by Overflowing Chaos, which is the auto attack stackage, are slowed by 20% for 2.5 seconds. Disciple does like their auto attack build. I mean, I would consider the Ancestral Strength, the trait build, like to be an auto build, because you got Invasive Miasma, you've got Eldritch Conduit, so. We'll talk about the build a little bit throughout the game, but it is going to be Devil's Due for the Diablo. The enemy team is very attack power based, to use the term, or auto attack damage based. They don't have a lot of ability power or spell power. A little bit here and there with, Chain Lightning and stuff, but with Jet Propulsion from Blaze. But still, like, the main focus is going to be auto damage, so more sustainability for the Diablo. Otherwise, things are looking pretty standard across the board. Nothing really crazy. Stormcaller's a little, we don't see it too often, but it's not like, oh my god, I can't believe Rhaegar took Stormcaller over Colossal Totem level 1. So that's our setup. We're going to get into some level 4s. The W build continues for Rhaegar with the Electric Charge. You got Greymane with the Insatiable as well, so we'll get the cooldown reduction on the Well by 0.5 seconds. And that's just Inner Beast, right? Yeah, Inner Beast causes basic attacks, restore 10 mana, and reduce the cooldown of Healing Fountain by 0.5. That's good overpowered Shadow Charge from Diablo into the Root from Malfurion. Keep in mind that Orphea level 1 does get value from Shadow Charges and such, and that'll be Hanzo getting first blood for the team. Let's take a look here really quickly. What was the overkill? 17 overkill from an auto attack. Why are you hating on Bloodlust? Oh, no. I'm not hating on Bloodlust. I just don't believe at this level of play we would see it, because Ancestral is insanely hard to pass up, and Farseer's Blessing, I wouldn't say it wins games, but it can literally turn the tide of a team fight. It's just, it's the conversation of, yeah, you can use Bloodlust, but then you're passing up Ancestral and Farseer's. What's up, fish? Root finds this. Diablo. Firestomp will go out. He does have Soul to Flame level 4, picking up a couple souls right there. Nagram will not be taken down. Scatter goes out. A couple auto attacks from Hanzo as well into this minion wave. Explosive Arrow level 4 for him. Got a Backbiter for the Orphea. 15% health increase, but also you get the instantaneous dash back for a little bit more mobility to back away maybe from Greymane. Hanzo finishes his first of 5 stacks on his Q build. Fire Stomp out once again. Thrall is going to activate some Wind Fury. Is able to get a Chain Lightning onto a couple enemies here, but no kill to be found. As our Fire Stomps continue to find a little bit of value here and there. 5 of 40 Skeleton Defenders in the objective pit for the Arcane Punisher top lane. Hogger Blaze still doing some soak for the allies. 7 talents here on both sides. It is going to be that purification for the Rhaegar. Listen Duelist, Greymane, Ancestral Wrath. It's going to be Suppressive Fire to reduce that spell power, by the way. Disciple chasing onto Ucky here. Diablo's a Shadow Charge onto a minion, trying to close the distance onto the main tank of the side of Team Sven. And it's going to be Malfurion, the one to go down. Johanna does go down to a Hanzo arrow, but is there a Jet Propulsion from Blaze to connect onto Disciple? He's holding it. Ends up hitting the Hanzo. Orphea gets a dash to the side with the Shadow Waltz. 19 of 40 Skeleton Defenders on the left side, 8 of 40 on the right, and it's going to be Team Disciple stepping back in for objective. Scatter connecting onto Azerite. More Fire Stomps into him. Disciple's a little bit low. Lands a Shadow Waltz, has the dash afterwards, gets a little healing from Malfurion, who has respawned and returned to the team fight. Sven gets the Jet Propulsion. The Condemn from Johanna is really good. No sub done from her, as the first objective is going to be picked up by the side of Team Disciple, and the Punisher may get an early jump before someone goes through the gate onto maybe Ucky here. That would be huge if they take down the Johanna once again. The root, but a great cleanse from Rhaegar. Denies the Malfurion root to boot. 4 stacks, by the way, for Hanzo on his level 1. He had 1 of 5 at the start of the objective and just gets to 4 now. That's really, really well done for the triple hits, especially during the objective phase where there's a lot of things that can get in the way. Fire Stomp activated. Azerite rolls to back away. Diablo Shadow Charge. Malfurion root to zone. Chomp from Orphea. Azerite gets chunked a little bit. And that's going to be that. Let's take a look here and see where Marinas is sitting on those stacks. We need to hit Blaze once. The Bearer of Lightning Shield heals for 20% of the damage it deals to enemy heroes, doubled if the Bearer is Rhaegar. While Lightning Shield is damaging an enemy, its Bearer gains 10% movement speed. Why is this bad? That seems like good utility and good sustainability. Because isn't there like a percent-based damage at level 13 as well? So like, doesn't this synergize with other W talents later on? Blaze misses the Jet Propulsion onto Ubi here. Is able to grab that Impaler Camp for bottom. 10 talent here on the both sides. We do have the Eternal Feast for Orphea. Tranquility Malfurion, Shockwave Hogger, Lightning Breath on the Diablo, and Dragon's Arrow Hanzo. Blessed Shield, Curse Bullet, Sundering Bunker, and Rhaegar. There's no way he goes Bloodlust, dude. He's not gonna do it. Couple autos into a Curse Bullet. Marinas is low. The tower shots into Azerite are a lot, but not enough to force out any big heals outside of a chain. Yeah, it is gonna be an Ancestral. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I can see an argument with this composition for it to be Bloodlust, but I just think you want the Ancestral. Uh-oh, wait, top lane. Azerite gets the Ancestor right there. A secondary health bar. Jumps onto Marinas, tries to get the kill. Rhaegar tries to also get that counter kill, but Scorched with Tranquility active. Gives the armor, gives the healing. No kill onto the Archer. Heroic-wise, we do have a few coming through. Oh, wait, no, we already talked about this. Sorry, my brain, gosh. Still waking up. Blazel Hearth out of bottom lane. We do have Minuet pushing up near the fort front gate. 13 talents here soon on the left-hand side.
Claim it in my name.
Okay. 13 is here on the left side with your pummel. You've also got that invasive miasma. Activate to deal 250 damage to all nearby enemies after 2 seconds. For each hero hit, heal for 303 and gain 1 chaos. You do have Nature's Swiftness for the Malfurion for a little bit of movement speed. That Pummel Hogger, as well as the Hellfire Diablo, and Fleet of Foot for the Hanzo. Hitting an enemy hero with Stormbow grants 10% movement speed for 6 seconds, stacking up to 30%. You do have 10 Skeletal Defenders already here on the left-hand side. Make it 18 immediately with a big chomp from Disciple. Let's hear from Team Disciple, honestly. They're leading. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Sundering from Thrall into the Blessed Shield. Disciple trying to back away the Eternal Feast. There's going to be a Tranquility from Malfurion. Disciple still trying to back away somehow, some way. Is sustaining, but is not going to be... What the hell? Disciple gets the kill onto Banana. Here comes Ubi as well. Oh, man. Here's a Shadow Charge onto Blaze, and Sven will fall.
Oh, this is really good. I think Hogger can just stay top, maybe.
Yeah, stay top.
Yes, but it's one.
Nice and 10.
Do we get just both spot? This one and top one?
Yeah.
I don't think we do more. Maybe you can one-shot the wave, but
yeah.
I'm going top, going top.
I'm dead. Yeah, my bad.
I think UE. Rega, maybe? I can't. Maybe I'm dead.
I think
bless you when you jump out.
I use cleanse.
Baron 1, Aron 1. Arrow for
Yeah. Oh, I had to, sorry.
It's fine.
I can still burn them, I don't want to.
But maybe we just go bot them? They will be... never mind.
We're 16 now.
Bot already.
I think I just do this. This is safe. Oh, fuck, I misclicked. Wasted my W.
I might need to reset soon. Coming for the globe on camp.
Do we just take bot?
Get up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you don't need Hogger.
Yeah, they will go top.
They will be top, no. I shot bot.
We can go 5-man bot.
They're
Oh,
fine.
we're 16,
Have-
so...
Top.
They don't have Grave, just finish it.
Trigger as well.
Oh, I was confused.
No bullet.
I'm running top. Maybe I'm just running mid.
Maybe, yeah, we can just go on them.
I won't have a clue anymore.
Nice try. Let me one-shot away.
Yeah, they can play.
Really good comms. I wish we had jumped in when I said, but then I saw that Sundering. I was like, oh, Disciple's gonna die. It's gonna be awkward comms. But we get it, and we just hear them literally laughing because Disciple finds the double kill, and yeah, that was a very good Orphea moment right there. A little bit of poke coming out from Marina, still working for that last Q stack onto Sven. The Blaze. Hogger starts working on the top lane for it. Diablo anchoring in the transition from mid to top. A little scatter coming in. Ucky gets a shield glare onto Orphea. Curse Bullet finds purchase onto Ubi. There's going to be a Sundering from Thrall coming out. The Eternal Feast from the Orphea will be good. The Blessed Shield from Johanna missing. We currently have Tranquility from Malfurion, allowing him to back away. We do also have Diablo fishing his way out of this engagement. I thought he was going to angle for some sort of Shadow Charge or something, but no. Just backs away, resets the team fight. Still, Greymane jumping in, gets a chunk of damage onto Ubi. He's got some healing over time. Hanzo's down with his level 1. He's just the extra damage. Big Shockwave into Lightning Breath, into staggering below, and Rhaegar goes down before any Ancestral activation will come through, and now snaps. Nagram looks to back away from Azerite, but a easy throw Dynamite, overpower Shadow Charge into the wall. Johanna sub-done, but may get taken down in the end. The top lane fort is still getting tower shots out, but Ucky will fall in the end. This is going to be Blaze taken down. No Finland to be achieved as Thrall sustains, but that is going to be a quadra kill picked up. Pressure into the top lane, keep front gate, because that's basically where the team fight was, and objective phases here. The stars are aligning for the members of Team Disciple in map number 1 of our second best of 5 of the day for the playoff series in the Heroes Captain's Clash EU tournament. Oh, dude, Desert, this has been an absolute blast of a game so far. What'd you guys get? Or I guess better question, what'd you guys make? Because I don't think Mishi allows you guys to get much takeout. And she's a good cook, so I mean, like, why? Some days it just does. It's just laziness, though. Ooh, good root from Thrall. Denies any shadow charge initiation from Diablo. A little scatters. Little scatter into the corridor with the piercing arrow. Gets a lot of bounces. As I mentioned, Hanzo's done with his level 1 already, so he's got the target practice. He's got that extra 100 damage from things being completed. Nika, thank you for the clip. I appreciate that greatly. Diablo shadow charges into the backline. But you have 16 to 16 in talent tiers. Ancestral healing will connect onto Thrall this time. Azerite not taken down by Diablo's lightning breath. Malfurion with the tranquility active that will expire. Azerite needing to back away on the right hand side of the engagement, as that will be Rhaegar picked off once again. Ucky in the top left picked off by the Orphea. Diablo finds another shadow charge in the bottom left of your screen. Sesabo is trying to back away from Marina's, but that'll be good damage from Hanzo. And this is looking like Blaze trying to mount up. Cancels. Twin Flames, Oil Slick. Diablo, do you have a fire? Oh, he goes Hellgate level 20. Staggering blow into easy throw dynamite. And it's just Azerite to defend for the next 30 seconds. Remember when I mentioned top lane Punisher, top lane Keep? Yeah, it's already being taken down here. Curse Bullet lands on a Scorch. But ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to Northern Europe to go ahead and see Finland! As that will be Team Disciple with 15 to 2 in kills, taking map number 1. As Hogger pushed up a wave in mid, Eternal Feet will find 1 tick onto the core. I mean, it's damage is damage. GG, well played from Sven. Punisher moving on in. 15 minutes in. Map number 1 over to the left-hand side of Team Disciple. GG, well played. I told you, chat. If I was a betting man in my own channel, I don't personally bet against Disciple Orphea. I mean, that clip sums it up in a real good way. Well, we're going to go ahead and get set up for the next map. If you'd like to support the stream, it's much appreciated. We are still trying to hit sub goals and stuff, so we do have a lot of subs, which I appreciate greatly, but, you know, sustainability is all about sustainability. So if you happen to have a sub available, if you'd like to get more raffle tickets in the Baja Ross giveaway, or if you would like to just support the channel, it is much appreciated, as we are going to go ahead and get set up for map number 2 of this Best of 5 series. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here, and let's try and get that sub goal for Bandit. Welcome on in, everybody. We are ready to rock and roll in map number 2 of our our second best of 5 of the day. On the left-hand side, it will continue to be Team Disciple up in the series, with Team Sven on the right side going for first pick priority as the losing side. So Team Disciple have opted in for map pick priority, and boop, there's your Twitch prediction. Let's get on into it, as we do have what? Now, as a reminder for those that may have come into the stream later or did not initially hear, this is going to be the standard style of Heroes of Storm. No meta madness, no repeatable heroes are available, no tournament baseline bans or voted bans, as Hanzo will draw Ire here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. And you might be sitting there like, Hanzo, a single target damage hero, getting target banned? Yeah, absolutely. Marina's had an insanely good game. Wave clear at level 4 with explosive arrow is great. You can literally just go into Q build at 1 and 4, so you get the range increase and the 100 extra damage. I would like to see a priority onto Ghoul Dan from either of these sides. I think this is an insanely good map for him. We could see another Orphea play from Team Disciple. I mean, would you blame them if they were going to try and go Orphea again? But it is going to be your Chromie, Lucio, Hanzo, Hogger to be banned out. We do have first pick on the right side. It is going to be your Johanna. So Ucky going in for the safe, easy tank to begin with. I mean, not really easy, but just like it's a nice tank. It checks all the boxes. You got CC, you've got wave clear, you've got it's a solid tank. It allows you to do whatever you need to do. Left side, first 2 picks. Will they go into an immediate Orphea? Oh, they just on a Orphea out the gate. Blaze and what? Malfurion. So Malfurion will see more priority. Now, Tyrande did not get target banned. Alarak is up and available as well. Team Sven with their Johanna first pick. So condemn into what? I don't hate the idea of just like a 1-2 punch sort of setup deal. So you go into like a Jaina And then you could also pick up some sort of sustained damage with that, like Raynor pairs well with her, but I doubt we see that. Probably like Greymane, that you can get like Lord of his Pack at 16. But the thing is, like Ace in the Hole from Raynor level 1 has got synergy out the gate. Maiev and Ana's not bad. Healing debuff with Biter Grenade. You can get anti-healer level 7 as well. Maiev control. I mean, Maiev got target banned last game. So we'll see what ends up happening here as we get a Johanna, Maiev, Ana. Really good control. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a solo laner ban. Oh, no, they get rid of Sylvanas. They don't want to give the push potential further amplification. Okay. I think that works out really well for Team Disciple. Sylvanas ban dissuades. You also have Mind Control, Wailing Arrow, so just another shutdown ability. Because, like, I'm assuming it's going to be Bless Shield, Containment Disc, and Nano Boost. Like, Nano Boosted Maiev with, like, resets of Fan of Knives and stuff, and Spirit of Vengeance, and I think Nano Boosted Maiev can be really good. Diablo will draw a ban as well. Alright. Varian is very much available. Shattering Throw is not bad. You've got Mortal Strike if you want that instead at level 13. And then you could literally go into, like, Varian, Orphea, then you have the Malfurion Root, and then you can flex your last pick, whatever you feel like. I do think this should be, like, a main tank and some comfortable range assassin for the side of Team Disciple.
Reckoning is at hand.
Okay, there's the Gul'dan I was hoping for. The wave clear is really good. The sustain is on point, or sustained wave clear is on point. We have been seeing a lot of hyper carry in this composition, so it might just be a hyper carry Gul'dan. But as I said, like the main tank and the range assassin here, this is just draft theory for those that maybe, I don't know, maybe you're not big on draft theory. But this last pick is very much a flex. It's like, okay, we have pretty much the core of our composition: Blaze, Malfurion, Tyrael, Gul'dan. We've got one for each of the role, and then we can flex that last pick based off of what they go into here, which will be a Tassadar Muradin. Okay, Tassadar Nano Boosted is not too bad if they go into Archon. You can also go into Black Hole to flush the enemy away, because Blaze, Tyrael do have some dive. Gul'dan, Malfurion. I feel like they should go into another Bruiser. You know what? Imperious. I would love Imperious in the 4-man, because Tassadar loves to stand still. Imperious loves to stab targets that stand still. I thought Imperious would have been great, but I think a lot of these players saw the Celestial Charge nerf in the most recent patch, and they were like, slight nerf on Celestial Charge. Imperious is now F tier, no longer S, because I've determined it. Anyways, Malthael will be the last pick. It is going to be a Bruiser. I would have liked the Imperious better here. We'll see how it all shapes up as the gamble's going. I really do think Imperious would have worked out really well here. The Malthael works out, though, too. I mean, pressure onto Johanna Muradin. I get it. I wanted what I wanted. Let's be honest. And I mean, who doesn't love the Stabby Daddy? Who doesn't love a good old Stabby Daddy Imperious? The Angel of Valor, right? Loaded on into Tomb of the Spider Queen on the left-hand side is going to be Team Disciple with their captain on Malthael, Ubi, Blaze, Snaps, Nagram is going to be your Tyrael, Scorch, Malfurion, and Marinez is going to be Gul'dan. That's a really cute emote. I'm going to Gul'dan Marinez. Right side, looking to put one up on the board in this best-of-5 series is going to be Team Sven. Says the Bros will be playing your Tassadar, Uki on the Muradin, Azurite Maiev, Sven, Johanna, and Banana will be your Anna. Alright, we'll talk about level 1s after the first skirmish here. I do see a few of them coming through as Snaps will get a couple autos, backs away, has that movement speed buff really quickly with the Smite. Shade thrown down on the ground. Azurite looking for the Spirit of Vengeance with an Umbra Bind activated on the Glaive. There's going to be a little pull onto Disciple. I believe the Jump Propulsion from Blaze is massive. The sustained damage is almost going to find a kill, but Team Disciple aren't able to do so, and they'll break off into their 4-1 rotations, just as Team Sven will do the same. Fear the Reaper for Malthael. Pursuit of Flame for Gul'dan, already on 12 of 30 stacks. Emerald Dreams, Malfurion, Adrenaline Stimpack Blaze, and it's going to be Justice for All on material. Laws of Hope level 1 for the Johanna. So baseline, she heals for 20% of her max health over 5 seconds. Every 10 regeneration globes, you increase that by 5%. So at the first 10 marks, she'll have 25% over 5 seconds. Third Wind Muradin. Spirit of Vengeance for your Maiev, or Pursuit of Vengeance. You've got your Contact Healing for the Ana, and last but not least, Tacit are going to go into Chakra. Static Charge. So you just got to hit a casual 40 enemy heroes, or 40 enemy heroes hit is probably a better way to phrase it. No camp. Alright, sorry, that camp was grabbed very quickly. Camp on the left side already picked up here. Rotations, macro, micro, it all seems a little bit better. The edge is given over to the side of Team Disciple for now, as we do have that crash into the fort front gate. Maiev looking for a number of bind on to Scorch the Malfurion. Forcewell from Tacit are actually helping Scorch out, not get pulled too close in. A root goes down to zone, and the double soaks continue. Siege Giants in bottom lane grabbed or cleared by Ubi. Sven on the Johanna looking to clear things out here. Still rotating around, trying to get as many regeneration globes as possible. Thunderclap down on the ground from Muradin, just harassing onto Disciple. Does go into Sledgehammer level 4 for more siege, but also post level 10, you have a 1.25 cooldown rather than 1 second cooldown on your Sledgehammer per auto attack. Or sorry, Stormbolt. Umbro lands into Marina as the shock rays are pretty good. The root from Malfurion to try and zone. Another hit onto Disciple. The Malthael looks to back away. Keep putting pressure onto Muradin, but it's Maiev the one to go down, and now Blaze with the oil slick. Muradin has the Dwarf Toss away to safety. Debilitating Dart, Sudden Vengeance, Force Barrier. It is going to be Eternal Retaliation for the Johanna, which I was expecting. And mark enemies hit by Condemn for 10 seconds. Johanna next basic attack against them removes the mark, lowering the cooldown of Condemn by 1 second, and refunding 10 mana, and killing minions. And. I was assuming it was going to be this level 4 for her. No Subdue, because, I mean, she was going to be in the solo lane. I mean, it's Muradin Johanna with a Maiev, Ana, and Tacitar. It's very much solo lane Johanna. But Laws of Hope in the solo lane feels a little slow on stackage. Not even 10 just yet. It is going to be Reciprocate for the Tyrael. Pretty common level 4 right now. Ubi trying to back away. No Spirit of Vengeance. Teleport with Umbro Bind to pull them back. Available turn on the left-hand side. 24 of 50 gems currently turned in. Scorch looks to get a few more in. Tyrael, Eldrune's Might thrown in. No activation of the teleport. Good odds on the Twitch prediction, everybody. Thanks for participating. Good Jet Propulsion. Malthael gets a mark. Tries to chase in. Iron Skin activated by the Johanna. A little bit of body blocking from Ubi. Oh. Swift Retribution for the Tyrael here. I mean, auto attack speed is nice, but also movement speed is huge. I mean, it's a 45% movement speed buff for 2 seconds, I believe, right? Oh, the attack speed is 2 seconds. What's the movement speed buff overall? It is 2 seconds as well. Okay. So yeah, 145% movement speed buff is a really good way to disengage. And I think that's the reason we're seeing Swift Retribution. I don't think they're doing it for the attack speed buff, realistically. Mobility is nice in the situations. The Blaze Jet Propulsion does land. And Muradin gets the Dwarf Toss over the wall with a well tap immediately. Gul'dan, Pursuit of Flame is done. He's got the 10% range increase. Malthael diving in. No level 10s on either side. Umbro Bind mitigated by the side of the wall. Disciple, a little bit of healing debuff onto them, as it is going to be anti-healer level 7 on the Ana. We also do see that Steed Charge Johanna. And the Red Web Weavers will descend over to the side of Team Sven. A Jet Propulsion does not find purchase onto Uki. Scorch the Malfurion will Hearth out on the left side of your screen for full mana. Top lane wave pushed up onto the fort front gate. Shock Rays going out. Jet Propulsion does get a good hit onto Uki here. It doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get a kill into Muradin. Gets his third one to kick in. Higher threshold of healing. Faster rate as well. Dwarf Toss in, looking for an angle for a Stormbolt. None to be found, none to be activated. Johanna bottom lane looking to push things up. Disciple's going to clear this out. It actually looks like Johanna's going to rotate into mid. Gromma's gonna be fine. Ooh, actually, maybe not. That's a lot of really good damage to Material. Gets the Eldruin Smite over the wall. Webweaver mid lane. Doesn't even take down the fort front gate. Jet Propulsion does find a good CC hit onto this Maiev. There's going to be a root. Emerald Dreams, Vault of the Warden. Spirit of Vengeance did get thrown out before the sleep comes through. Nicely done from Azerite. Good bootin'. Good button pressing. Left side Bruiser Camp is being worked on right side as well. Blaze just to soak out bottom lane. 10 talent here on the horizon on both sides. Bunker, Bunker, Haunt, or Horrify. Last Rites, Tranquility, and Sanctification, I feel. Containment is from Maiev. That's all we're seeing on the right side right now. Let's get some Disciple comms because they got this Webweaver pushing in and they have a bit of a lead.
Kill bot, kill bot. Do I run bot? We're fine.
No, I'm fine.
I'm pushing top. Like they're
Yeah, that's
all
good.
bot lane kinda. I think Tassadar is the only one playing lanes. Yeah, Tassadar
We
is.
wanna play through mid.
My risk.
No, we wanna push mid, I think. We have easy camp and stuff. We can shoot it.
Still not more ult. Could be game maker again.
I get one top wave, don't die.
Trouble. Do you have fence? I'm fine. We're not getting mid.
I got
Maybe
top
we are.
wall.
Maiev no E. She's sleeping.
I'm dead. I'm sleeping. I need dead. Okay, they're not doing for me.
I think you should be fine, Disciple. There's no one there.
Okay,
Just run out.
I run out.
Good E.
I'm gonna
I
tap.
will swap. We're typing. We have play again.
Insta clear. I pay bot. I
it's
have
total
so many
mana.
gems.
John has 1 HP. You guys don't talk.
Playing top. I'm taking the.
Still no Muradin on me.
There's a Maiev here. No, she's top. Never mind.
They're coming,
They're
they're
playing top.
I'm looking on you. I would think if needed.
We're fine.
I feel. Play on Maiev.
I don't want to come. I will get bot for.
Yeah.
Life is low. I'm disc.
You're fine.
Are you fine? Cypher? Do you have W?
I got. Can you get the gems? My bad. Fucking
There's a
didn't
more on me. I should be fine if you get out.
It's Haymaker.
I would have the gems.
End the game. I can.
Oh, they have a conversation about the economy of Team Disciple. That's so rough. Can we all just appreciate Ucky literally using Haymaker for the final bit of damage? Oh, it was Psystorm, but still, I saw the animation of Haymaker and I was like, oh my god, Ucky, did you really Haymaker for a kill? But yes, it is gonna be. I'm surprised Tyrael didn't use Sanctification when he was trying to back away over here. Little surprised by that one. But either way, it is going to be Red Webweavers descending over to the side of Team Sven. Last Rites, Horrify, Tranquility, Bunker, and Sanctification. We do have the Haymaker for Muradin, Containment, Disc, Bless Shield, Eye of Horus, and it will be your Archon. So no nano-boosted Archon as we have big Jet Propulsion. Sanctification comes down, Muradin Dwarf tosses away the Haymaker onto Disciple, trying to force them back. Sven a little bit low, gets some heals from the Ana. The Last Rites does not get a kill. No purchase to be achieved. Shock Rays coming in from Tassadar, poking onto the enemies. Negrom looks to step up. Ucky with the Storm Bolt. Haymaker down for 15 seconds. Horrify goes onto the on the back line. Scorch is forced to use Tranquility as Maiev is putting so much pressure onto this Malfurion. He goes down. Dwarf toss to the side from Muradin. Disciple looking to chase onto Azerite. Last Rites down for 30 seconds. Another Dwarf toss in. Self-cleanse from Malthael. Force Wall does not get the displacement they're hoping for. Ubi gonna turn in 32 gems. And get half of the 55. More than half of the 55 needed. Now the Big thing to mention for Gul'dan level 13 is going to be that Fel Armor, so 50 spell armor for 2.5 seconds. And a level to go for 16. Rampant Hellfire is a big pickup for Gul'dan players. We got 25 regeneration glows for the Johanna, so she heals for 30% of her total health over 5 seconds. And once she gets to 30, she'll heal for 35%. Crazy how math works like that. Tyria with a little bit of pressure onto the Tassadar. Sleep Dart will be able to connect onto your onto the mouth heal. Gul'dan looks to back away. Good root onto Tassadar. Sisyphos will be fine to back away. All right. Eye of Horus was used by the Ana. 55-second cooldown on that. Containment is Fishes for Disciple. No purchase on that one. Sven just being forced back. Behind Nagrab, horrified from Gul'dan, pushes Maiev, but I think that's Marina so very low. Tassadar wants to step up for the auto attacks and Archon form. The Haymaker pushes Malfurion back. I think they were going to try and bop into this Gul'dan, but that is Disciple being taken down. Tyrael gets all of the gems. Active reload from the Ana. Marina's really low. Aki is able to get the Dwarf Toss to the side. There's going to be a Spirit of Vengeance in for the Maiev, and no teleport activation onto that one. Mid lane camp is pushing in, and this is available turn-in with Web Weavers to both sides. 2 gems needed on the side of Team Disciple. 60 of the 61 held needed. Last Rites, no stack. Level 16s are here on both sides. It is going to be your Sword of Justice with Bound by Law. Rampant Hellfire. You've got your Moonlit Harmony. Juggernaut Plating on Blaze. It's also going to be your Mortality. That's going to be good setup into the Tyrael. Can he pop Sanctification? He's got it, and he won't be able to get it. Blue Web Weavers will descend, so there is that at least. Bottom lane is massively pushed up, so the Web Weaver there will get some value. Looks like Johanna will head down there really quickly, trying to dissuade that siege, but I think she should be... She'll get the wave, but she's not really going to get... Yeah, she's not going to get it fast enough. So, Web Weaver pretty far down in bottom lane. Top lane, Blaze is trying to save the fort. Triple-digit number on the fort, I bet. Yeah, 429. Shade thrown in from Malthael. Azurite's able to get the Vault of the Wardens just fine. Fel Flames firing in from Gul'dan. Keep in mind that Rampant Hellfire. Hitting these Fel Flames just keep that spell power increase, and Azurite getting chunked right now. You can see it. Jet Propulsion in from the Blaze. The Horrify is good. The active reload comes through. There will be a Lacerates in. Malthael finds his first kill with Lacerates. Jet Propulsion is good onto the Ana. Bunker comes down. Banana getting cooked up here. And Gul'dan does get the kill. Team Disciple. They don't have the top lane Web Weaver still. Looks like minion wave is thinned out. But here's the thing. Death timers. Average 30 seconds. Easy boss call. An easy boss call coming out from Team Disciple. Looks like Sven will just work on waves. They've got enough for a turn-in, but will they try and sneak it? I don't think so. Looks like the vast majority of the turn is held by Azurite, but it's still split between 2 players. 27 of 60 held on the side of Team Disciple. 20 talent here almost here on the left side as well. Massive boss push in top lane. Is this going to be a fatal siege for the game? I don't think so. I think they can get keep at least, though. Malthael self-cleanses, he dives in. The Condemn won't pull him back in. Force Wall just kind of walked around, I guess floated around. Does have that Fear the Reaper level 1, so probably activated that for the movement speed buff. Could have been a Nature Swiftness thing as well for Malfurion. And I don't think they even get the top lane keep, but they do push up the wave. Malthael manages mid. Blaze grabbing Siege Giants for bottom. The macro in the late game from Team Disciple is really on point, and we have 42 of 60 held. They got 36 actually held right now, with the 6 being turned in by the Tyrael. 20 almost here on the left side. We'll go ahead and pop the talents back up. Johanna has 36 regeneration globes, so she heals for 35% of her total health over 5 seconds. And her total health currently sits at 5,535. So yeah, it's going to be... oh, wrong button. There we go. Oh, does this not show the upgrade? Oh, there it is. There's that 35. It's on the hot bar. Malthael looking to chase in. They've got the level 20 with the No One Can Stop Death. Holy Arena, Fortified Bunker, Tranquility upgrade with Serenity, and Haunt for the Gul'dan as Ucky's able to get away. Snaps is really low. The Eye of Horus trying to find shots, but Malfurion healing is enough. Last rites I did hear it go out. 53-second cooldown. No kill to be found. Wave in mid lane pushed up. Boss in top lane in 3-minute 14. Bruiser camp 3-minute 14. Right side 2-minute 15. Bottom lane Siege Giants 1-minute 55. And this is kind of that awkward moment of Tomb of Spider Queen where a team doesn't have turn-in. The waves are pushed up, so they're just kind of like floating around the turn-ins being like, well, maybe we find a fight before the enemy gets to 20, but I think Ucky and the rest will be able to get that slowly trickle in for them. And Johanna, with 1 regeneration globe, will have 40% of her healing over 5 seconds. That's kind of insane. Jet Propulsion does not find a connection. This is going to be Blue Web Weavers just setting to the side of Team Disciple. I actually didn't think they had enough. They must have just picked up enough recently. Horrify with the Haunt is really good. Onto the Tassadar. I think he's dead. He's so split. That's a really good force wall. Tyrael, Aldrin's Might over the wall. Has the slow. 30 gems down the drain. Disciple low. Last rites applied. Unfortunate for those gems. There still is an available turn-in on the side of Team Sven, but I don't know if they're going to get it. This Web Weaver phase might be fatal. It is going to be Shadow Orb Strike, your Rewind Muradin, Radiating Faith Johanna, Deadeye for the Ana, and Force Barrier for the Tassadar, just in case you're wondering. Maybe listening in the background. Mid lane Web Weaver very healthy. Bottom lane as well. They're going to move into bottom lane to try and take down the keep. A lot of damage onto the Tyrael as there's a bit of damage over time applied into Az right here. Bottom keep has gone down. Web Weaver's on core. It's looking really, really good for Team Disciple just to end this map and have a 2-0 lead in this best of 5 series. Disciple goes down, but they can buy back in. Sanctification from the Tyrael, the low side of the lane. Bunker comes down as well. And that is, yes, GG, well played from Sven and us, as Team Disciple look to speed run today's games. You know what else can be speed run, chat? Our Twitch subscriber goal as we're trying to hit 490. That was a great transition from me. I think I did a good job. But yes, we are trying to push that sub goal up. So if you appreciate the Heroes casting, if you want to support the community and Heroes of Storm and stuff like that, it is much appreciated. Otherwise, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna talk about some food. We're gonna sit back and wait for the lobby to get going. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Subscribe if you have the availability. Otherwise, yeah. How much was the self-healing from Laws of Hope? So, Muradin, who didn't even go Laws of Hope. So, Muradin took his self-healing at level 1. Johanna took Laws of Hope and had to gather regeneration globes. And Muradin still had more self-healing. By 4K. We're about to begin. On the left-hand side, it's Team Disciple with the lead in this best of 5 series, and they're looking for a clean 3-0 as the next best of 5 is underway after this. It'll be the winner of this series versus the winner of our first best of 5 of the day. I'm going to keep it general in case people don't want to know in chat or in VODs or anything like that, but exclamation bracket to find out more. We'll go ahead and start out your Twitch prediction as we have headed into Volskaya Foundry. Could be the final map in this best of 5. We still have, as I mentioned, one more coming up. It is going to be Chromie Alarak, banned away. This is a really good map for Orphea as well. We do also have Brawl, like, objective phase brawlability is like the big thing to think about. The double soak is important too, but like, Nazebo actually sees good play on this map. Medivh's not bad here. Gorge compositions with Stitches are nice as well. The priority onto camps is pretty high. We don't see it very often anymore, but back in the day, we used to get a lot of priority onto, and we don't even have this talent anymore. We used to have hired goons on Gazla, which was the highest mercenary buff in the game. And then that was taken away when Gazlo had a sort of shuffling or rework. And then Sylvanas, I believe, has the highest, if memory serves right, Sylvanas has the highest mercenary buff in the game with Mighty the Banshee Queen level 4, and that does amplify value from the fortification camps, but we don't really see that playstyle very often. It could still be value here or picked up. Oftentimes, Sylvanas on this map is really good for just little siege pockets onto the fort front gates. A Nubarak's not bad here either for beetles to be summoned to tank some skill shots and also just be on the objective point for a little bit of damage here and there. First pick, probably Blaze. I would not be surprised if Blaze gets passed up here. It's a pretty decent map for him. Really good AoEs with the Jet Propulsion stun. I mean, I talked about Stitches. There it is immediately. Immediately there. I do love that, by the way. I do love the people that are just, like, blind gambling. I wouldn't say blind gambling. I guess they're going with their gut on this, but I literally start the gamble. We don't even have picks yet, and people are just like, yep, we're going to go ahead and 666 and 240. I like your belief system, chat. Nicely done. An immediate Malfurion Medivh, but I feel like this was anticipated. Team Disciple will probably pivot into the Tyrande. Tyrande stitches together is so very good. You could even consider a variant with Colossal Smash. So, like, hook into Lunar Flare, Huntress Mark, Colossal Smash, bye-bye target. Say his name and he appears. Isn't that a meme from something? Isn't that a meme from something? Tyrande with a Chen. I do like the Chen a ton here. Ubi has a really good Chen in their repertoire of heroes. So as we get into the mid-ban phase, so far the members of Team Sven have a Medivh and a Malfurion. Against a Stitches, Tyrande, Chen. I don't think there's a priority on a Kael'thas here. Maybe an Orphea ban. I actually think an Orphea ban would be smart. Oh, wait. Junkrat's still up. Junkrat is insane with this as well. Actually, I really hope Team Disciple plan to take a Junkrat. Lost Vikings will be banned away. Wasn't expecting them here. I know Sven has plays Vikings well. I was going to think that maybe Sven goes into Samuro more than Vikings, but... Joe Hendry from TNA Impact. Oh, is that what it is? Thank you, Big Sid. I watched, what was it, last weekend? The weekend before? There was SummerSlam. That was really fun. I really liked it.
For the next
Remember when I said Samuro? Do you remember when I said Samuro? There he is. I will say I have some gripes with some of the wrestling moments, but either way. Anyways, but let's focus into the game. We can talk about wrestling between maps. With the they need burst and they need wave clear. Zool? No, I don't think so. Oh, they are gonna go Kael'thas. That's a classic one. Kael'thas with Stitches is very classic. We don't see that very often. I do like that we have the Valkyrie potentially for Cassia for a secondary hook. So, like, hook Gorge, Chen Wandering Kegs them away, Valkyrie into Gorge. Oh my dude, I love Team Disciples draft so much. I honestly think that Team Sven has drafted themselves into an awkward corner, and this composition is just gonna fall apart. Like the Medivh, I guess you could portal Garrosh in. I don't really like Team Sven's draft very much, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not crazy about this draft. I don't know. If I was a betting man, I'd be betting on Team Disciple personally. I just think it was bullshit that Rhea Ripley got pinned so easily in that matchup. Meanwhile, like, the John Cena versus what's-his-face, Cody Rhodes, like, literally the dude, like, gets, like, thrown it out of the ring onto, like, a hard ground, and he's like, no, I can still kick out, no problem. Like, like, Rhea Ripley took, like, no damage at all during her, like, what was it, like, a triple threat match? And then, like, John Cena and not Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, like, John Cena, like, seemingly was winning that, and just Cody Rhodes was, like, scripted to win. I don't know, man. It was weird. On the right-hand side, we got Team Sven. Down, looking to get the brooms out, start the reverse sweep potential through Volskaya Foundry. It is going to be Cesabros on the Medivh, Azerite Orphea, Banana will be your Malfurion, Sven on the Samuro, and Uki is going to be your Garrosh. The left side of the map is going to be Team Disciple. It's going to be Marina's on the Kael'thas. We have Snaps, Nagram will be your Stitches. Disciple is going to be on Cassius. Scorch is going to be a Tyrande, and Ubi playing the Chen. Now, most importantly, does the first Sentinel of the game hit from Scorch? Everyone knows that the first Sentinel hits, the team that throws it wins the game. We're not going to a map 4 chat. It's guaranteed by the Tyrande Sentinel. It has nothing to do with actual skill or play of the players. Sorry, I was just checking my ping. I thought I saw a bit of a lag. Patchwork Creation for the Stitches. Lunar Blaze for the Tyrande. You do have your Lightning Stroke for the Cassia, as well as the Freshest Ingredients Chen, and Mana Addict for the Kael'thas. The portal is set up to try and take down Kael'thas, but it doesn't seem to work out. Orphea now rotating into the top lane. She should be able to back away just fine. Samuro level 1 is going to be Way of Illusion. You've got the body check for Garrosh. It is going to be Malfurion with Emerald Dreams. Ancestral Strength on your Orphea, as well as Portal Mastery on Medivh. Toss onto Snaps. Tower shots will land as well. Orphea looking to dash in as well. This is going to be a portal set up by Medivh. The Flame Strikes are good. Snaps Nagram does get taken down in the end. I was about to say, dude, if this Stitches lives, that's crazy. Gonna look to try and get a counter kill onto Azerite, but Scorch is a little bit low. Lands a Lunar Flare after the Gravity Lapse Flame Strike, but Scorch mostly just trying to back away into the portal set up by Medivh. 10 of 40 stacks for him. Down over in the bottom lane, we have got the Chen drinking up a bit of brew against this Samuro Sven. Another portal down towards bottom lane. Mirror Image is going to get some siege. Root from Malfurion forces Ubi to step forward. Keg Smash, little Flame Breath as well. Level 4 about to be coming through. Snaps looks for a hook. I think the game was thinking for a second, do I pull Malfurion or the minion? Samuro will split his images. Flame Strikes from Kael'thas coming out as well. Energy Royal on your Kael'thas right now, so reduce the mana cost of Gravity Lapse by 70. If Gravity Lapse is the name here, reduce its cooldown by 8 seconds. Orphea will be actually going into Elagrissimo, so no endpoint level 1, but does pick up Elagrissimo level 4. Samuro continues with the Mirror Image, granting his Mirror Image spell armor for the next 2 sources, not 2 seconds, right? Big difference. It is going to be Rejuvenation for the Malfurion. Typically see the Nature's Cure level 7. Flying Kick, Deadly Strike for the Chen. Inner Light, Loon's Chosen, Tenderizer. Pretty standard stuff at level 4. Indomitable, Brave and Familiar. Looks like Stitches was thrown over the wall. The portal set up by Medivh. Snaps, Nagram steps up, and it looks like Nagram is just going to die. They had an exit, but maybe they just assumed they were dead, so try and get a little bit of seed. Man, all these Shadow Waltz land onto Scorch. Oh no, the Malfurion root into the toss. That is going to be Garrosh and Medivh finding another kill. 3-0 in kills. And I said that the Team Sven composition wasn't looking good, but holy crap, I might be eating my words. I don't know how it's working. It just feels like a very Storm League draft. Who knows, maybe 10 will tell a different story, but right now, for the time being, Team Sven leading Volskaya Foundry, as this was their map of choice. Root down onto this Chen, trying to back away. Chomp, healing debuff applied as well from the body check of Garrosh. Lunar Flare finds 2, Sven's so very low, he doesn't have any mirror images to pop off to. It doesn't look like Does not look like our Blade Master will be taken down. 80% on this objective, though, has been channeled. Will Disciple and friends step in to delay? Looks like they will. Medivh dropped down for a second from the sky, tried to get that last percent, but Chen was on point, gets the contest. Medivh backs off, and trade objective. Let's see, Chen with 12 regeneration globes. Kael'thas as well. Bit of pressure onto Marina's in top lane, throws a flame strike down. And Samuro critical strike finds purchase of a kill. Nicely done. 4-0 in kills in Volskaya Foundry. Triglov picked up by Team Sven, moves into bottom lane, trying to take down this fort front gate, and they've been having constant pressure down here, so this should be fort taken out easily. Meanwhile, in the rotation down to bottom, I believe Aki and Sven were just trying to slow the rotation with the help of Azerite as well. This will be fort taken down, though. I don't see a world where Chen on his own can defend this. Rocket Glove to try and push back Disciple. 33 lightning stroke stacks for her. Cassia doing just fine. As we have Kael'thas soaking up top safely. Trying not to pass the mid lane mark. Triglove in mid with 11 seconds left to go and 17%. Tries to open up mid lane a little bit further. Gets almost the fort front gate. The laser will take down that last tower. Oh, they did a little dance with the Triglove. Stitches tries to read the objective ending. Gets a hook. Medivh is able to portal up. 20 of 40 stacks for Medivh. Level 10s are here. Phoenix, Wandering Keg, Valkyrie, Starfall. Oh, no Gorge. Hello. Putrid Bile. You got your Illusion Master, which is expected. There's going to be Warlord's Challenge, Leyline Seal, that is going to be Crushing Jaws, and Tranquility for the Malfurion. Well then. Interesting. Putrid Bile is not what I was anticipating for Stitches there. I mean, maybe they were never intending to be a Gorge composition, but they drafted a really good Gorge composition. Like, was it all a bait? Like, haha, we'll get you to draft Medivh, because Medivh is so bad. Haha, we win. Oh, dude, if there was level 13, that hook connects onto Azerite, and that's a dead Orphea. Cassia clears out bottom lane. I think we still have another 2 minutes till the next objective. Fires from Malfurion. Root, Leyline Seal. Indomitable into a Warlord's Challenge. Crushing Jaws are really good. The chomp, chomp, chomp. Kael'thas and Tyrande do go down. Putrid Bile activated by the Stitches. Malfurion Tranquility is active as well. Did they just think Gorge is worthless with Medivh there? But Shiny Pants, what if you just gorge the Medivh? Like, you wait for him to portal in, and then you gorge him, and then you walk away. That'd be crazy, though. That'd be so crazy. Wandering Keg is really good, pushing Malfurion away from the allies up against the wall. The Wandering Keg is going to displace Malfurion enough. The Flame Strike was trying to read the portal disengage, and Malfurion does go down. A Sentinel will find purchase into Uki, and so does a Living Bomb, but Marinas is just going to focus on clearing the wave. Still needs 2 Regeneration Globes for the Mana Addict activation for the Arcane Barrier. Next objective phase, though, still a little bit away from announcement. Yo, Be Crazy, thanks for the redemptions.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
I'm just of the opinion that if you take Bile, then why did you even pick Stitches? The hook? Poor Stitches. He's more than just his level 10. 13 talent on both sides. Malfurion Moonfire coming out.
Access terminal online.
A hook. Nice Indomitable from Garrosh. Alright, well, it's even talent here. 1 to 6 in kills. I'm so surprised that hook went by Azerite and didn't hit Banana. I thought it had the range. Apparently not. Alright, well, 19 stacks for the Orphea, 26 for Medivh, 5 for Tyrande, but that's really not the main point of that level 1 for her. It's the range increase. We do have the Flying Kick coming in. There's going to be a Wandering Keg as well from the Chen. The Leyline Seal goes down and only finds the Stitches. He's still split from his team. Azerite, Susbros are here. Stitch and Putrid Bile closing the distance. The Warlord's Challenge, the Starfall is going to be there as well. The Medivh portal is set up. The Valkyrie finds Medivh! 33 stacks! But Medivh is able to get through the portal back to safety. I think Slink would have her dissertation about Stitches in this chat today. 4 kill advantage, but with the kill on the oh my god, sorry. I saw Medivh's last positioning, and then I didn't realize he burned it up, and I thought he was going to get hooked right there. Disciple in bottom lane on the Cassia. Seems to be forced back by Sven. So they are technically leading. They did lose a member. I want to listen to Team Sven comms, because we haven't heard from them in this series yet. So let's listen on in as 16 roll through for them.
Go bot.
Don't care.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, stitches.
Ah, nice try. Back.
Front and shed.
Cassia's on our way. I'm pushing up.
Get out. Dayline's for kick. It's okay.
Kinda wanna fight still if we can.
Cassia's still here. We're 45.
Wait.
Yeah, no kick, it's a good moment to fight.
You go now here?
Yeah, Cassia's bot. I'm coming. Fight.
No.
Can't reach.
I'm just hitting building spin then. Okay, we can reach. We can do the support cam. We can hit support.
No. To close to 41.
Ronda no D.
Go bot? Go meet.
Yeah, she's distracted a little bit.
I need help here.
Okay.
We need to run if we can.
Cassia's coming.
Oh, big line.
I have nothing really.
Nice.
Oi.
I'm leaving.
Kasse.
I'm out of the fight.
I have shield.
Nice shield.
We are very low now.
Yeah. I'll do
It's just good for us.
I have really in 20 seconds. He
Look at him with the Medivh, like he's calling rotations, but then he shows up mid alone.
They used everything for me. I don't know.
Chen is speeding. Okay, I'm going into peel. I'm on the Keltas. Keltas is very low.
Yeah, but what's up?
Okay, I'm up. Push it up.
You can't
Commit.
Okay, he go back now.
I might need help.
Fuck.
Oh, unfortunately, so many close moments for the side of Team Sven. They just can't capitalize on a kill. Wait a minute. Sorry, forgot how to breathe. Nagram is going to run at Ucky here. They will... Ooh, the Medivh is not going to get hooked in. He did finish stackage, by the way, while we were in comms. Portal in from Medivh. The starfall from the Tyrande is pretty big right here. The root from Alfurion goes down the ground. Sleep onto Kael'thas. Activation of the Arcane Barrier will be available. And, God, what just an absolute insane brawl we've been seeing. 30 regeneration globes on Kael'thas. 97 Thunderstroke stacks for the Cassia. 11... Lunar Flares for the Tyrande. We do have Stitches fully stacked, obviously, on his extended hook. He just gets that at level 13. Level 1 for Samuro. Wave Illusion is done. We do have the Arcane Rift while we were in comms finished out, as well as the Mind Devourer for the Orphea. What an insane... Just... I can't believe they didn't find kills. So many close moments on both sides, realistically. Level 16 for Stitches here, going to be your Pulverized. Leyline Seal onto just the Stitches. Chen has enough to share. At level 13, started drinking up a bit of brew. That's going to be a hook into Lunar Flare. Now, if Medivh is dead here, they don't lose the stacks, but still, getting a Medivh kill always feels good. Getting a Medivh kill always is just the best feeling. Also, that's more experience coming in on the left-hand side of Team Disciple. 4 to 6 in kills, and they have nearly 1,000 more experience from heroic kills because later game experience and scaling and such. 66,000 to 69,000 just about. So, nice experience for Team Sven. Groundbreaker looking for Stitches, does find connection. Toss into Warlord's Challenge. Putrebile activation by the Stitches, looking to back away. There's going to be Orphea dashing around. Medivh dead for 22 more seconds. hook finds Orphea into Lunar Flare. The Wandering Keg pushes the Garrosh back into the loving arms of Team Disciple. They still haven't got the kill into Azerite, who will be aided by this Malfurion, and now Marinas is able to get the gravity lapse onto Sven, who will swap clones. Ubi so very low. Damn. Oh, Chen drinks up brew. No one gets the last hit. Someone will get the last auto into snaps, though, for sure, right? Stitches does go down to Orphea. 20 talents here picked up faster on the side of Team Sven. But that should be coming through on both sides. No Triglove channel yet. 65% of 100 on the side of Team Sven as camp will be worked on over here. Still no priority to the objective either, but top lane fort will fall. Oh man, we never see it. I love it. Inner Rage. Body check gains an additional charge, and its healing reduction is increased by an additional 45%. You have a 75% healing debuff for 3 seconds? Yeah. Because it's movement speed debuff by 35 and healing debuff by 30 baseline. So it's a 3-second, 75% healing debuff. Granted, Decker Kane, in my opinion, does it better. And so does Zul at level 20. Whoa! Energizing Brew. We don't see this ever. It's either Untapped Potential or Purifying Brew. If Chen channels Fortifying Brew for its full duration, then he gains 20% bonus health and 20% bonus damage for 25 seconds. I'm sorry, we never see this talent. How long is the channel time for Brew, though? Isn't that like 6 or something? It's a while. It is going to be Gift of the Embalmer level 20 for the Stitches. So he wants the 80%, well, potentially 80% cooldown reduction on his death timer. Imprisoning Light for Cassia. You also got your Flamethrower Kael'thas, and it's going to be Shooting Star on the Tyrande. We do have the 3-blade style for Samuro. It's going to be your Serenity Malfurion, Eldritch Conduit with the Medivh cheats as well. Punisher, sorry, Triglove is able to get a little Rocket Glove onto Chen, pushing him back. Is it a 4-second channel? I think that's right. Because it's cooldown 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-ish? Yeah, 4. I counted a little fast, but still. I believe it's a 4-second channel for that. Leyline Seal. Medivh cheats level 20, of course. Crushing Jaws into a heck load of damage. The Valkyrie will miss. Stitches activates Putrid Bile, backing away. Medivh portal set up. There's going to be Azerite jumping through, almost being taken down. Tranquility from Malfurion will come through. And Stitches does have full Gift of the Embalmer, so 80% cooldown on his death timers. That's Cassia thrown out of position, and she'll be taken down. Team Sven might be able to push us into a map number 4. There is a strong possibility for a map number 4 here. 45 on Cassia, 28 on the Kael'thas. There's another Leyline Seal, the Warlord's Challenge. The tower shots are present, but snaps will be taken down by Garrosh. A 12-second death timer because of that level 20 upgrade. And this is going to be mid lane camp, or mid lane wave pushing in. Portal set up by Medivh. Stitches back from death faster than the Kael'thas. Core shielding is starting to drop. Chen rotating in as well. Shielding has been dropped. Sven, the Samuro's on core. Portal set up. Good gravity labs onto the Orphea on the left-hand side of our screen. Phoenix from Kael'thas does get activated as well. 87% left on the core. There's going to be a Tranquility from Malfurion tossed to safety by Garrosh. We have Stitches jumping in with the Putrid Bile, and he's going to just slow the enemy so very much, but Stitches goes down. And he had max stacks on Gift of the Embalmer, so he's back to like a 12-second cooldown. Disciple will fall, and this is looking like it's falling apart on the side of Team Disciple. Honestly, I did not have much faith in the Team Sven draft. I really didn't, but the Medivh, man, this Medivh is absolutely on point right now. Core shielding is brought back a little. There's going to be Chen thrown around. He is going to be taken down, I assume. Groundbreaker's good. He got a lot of damage over time. He needs to heal. He needs to drink up some brew. The Leyline Seal goes out, and Stitches does not get the ally hook onto Kael'thas fast enough. Orphea gets the kill right there. This is going to be Ucky stepping in. Chen trying to drink up some of that brew. He gets taken down as well. It is going to be snaps falling. Tyranda's done with her level 1. Stitches does not have gifted the Embalmer stacks, and it looks like there will be a picked up by Team Sven. It is going to be an early leave from one of the players. This is going to be map number 3 to the side of Team Sven. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into what could be a full duration series. If you're enjoying yourself here, if you're enjoying the cast, please do consider subscribing, gifting a sub, all that good stuff. I know you guys hear the spiel all the time, but this is how we pay the bills and sustain. So if you have the availability or the Prime Gaming or anything, please do consider it. Every little bit helps us out, and your support is much appreciated. Either way, we're going to roll out some ads, and we'll see if the brooms will be grabbed. I know it says we're 37 subs away, but I believe we can do it. Did you guys know that if you, 3 separate people gift a sub 100 bits or use a Prime Gaming or something within conjunction of... Alrighty, everybody. We are ready to rock and roll into this next map. Sorry, I got a question from another streamer. Save the replays of that for me, though. Yes. Okay, looks like someone's having some tech issues, so they're going to be dropping out. They said they're going to be raiding over here. But anyways, Towers of Doom, map number 4. As we're going to be seeing a first pick going out from the side of Team Disciple. As the losing side, they opted in for first pick priority. This will be the map choice coming out from Team Sven. So Team Disciple versus Team Sven. Winner of this series, by the way, goes up into our next best of 5, which is the upper bracket final. And it's going to be, it could be Team Disciple, could be Team Sven. We're going to find out very, very soon. It's going to be Diablo banned. We have your Vikings Chromie to be removed as well. What will be... what are we going to continue into for ban-wise? Lucio's up. Alarak is up. I know Alarak has been drawing a lot of bans, so is Lucio as well. So it's like, oh, what do we want to get? What do we not want to deal with? Because first pick from Team Disciple. Okay, so there'll be Alarak removed. I don't... Do they don't first pick an Orphea here. I don't think so. I think it's something in the solo lane. I think they grab like a Hogger or a Dahaka for double soak. Yeah. Ubi Dahaka is really, really good, so I'm not too surprised by it. It does look, Let
the games begin.
They're gonna do it again. Team Sven, they apparently were very satisfied with their last draft. And they're gonna draft something very similar. What do we have for the follow-up 2 picks here? So, Medivh Malfurion. How do they want to deal with the Medivh? Do they want to go into like a Sylvanas for like a Wailing Arrow sort of thing? Do they want a Containment Disc with Maiev? That's not a bad idea. Pull them out with Umbral Bind and such. Someone mentioned earlier today that they feel like they haven't seen much Brightwing. There is your aggressive little fairy dragon. Fey Dragon? No, I got it wrong. I'm blanking. I think it's Fairy Dragon. Junkrat, Brightwing, Dahaka. Obviously, it's going to be a Cho'Gall. We all know this. Mid-ban phase will be coming through. Maybe a ban onto... Possibly a ban onto Orphea, unless they plan on taking it. Maybe a ban... Bandit, stop looking place. Really? Mal'Ganis. I think Nagram does play Mal'Ganis here and there. I just wasn't anticipating it. I feel like a Falling Sword Jahan is a possibility from Team Disciple. Valo will be removed. Okay. But did Team Sven just go for literally Samuro and Orphea here? They did that last time, and it worked kind of well. Samuro works on this map. But I don't know about the maybe they swap into like a Zool instead. Zool double soak into Dahaka's not bad. Bone Prisons are pretty nice setups to follow up Malfurion Root. I don't know. This Malfurion Medivh start is...
The wait is over.
Sometimes I know what I'm talking about, chat. Just sometimes. Zool to be grabbed with the Cassie as well. Okay, so no Orphea right there. They're still probably going to go for the Garrosh main tank. If that's the case, maybe we consider a Zool Jhin? Like a Bone Slicer build Zool Jhin? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know what they want to do here. They'll grab the Garrosh and the Orphea. Okay. Hey, instead of having to deal with Garrosh's armor, let's just grab it and take that away from them. 8,000 out the gate already on Team Disciple. Someone wants that 3-1 victory. Last pick on the right side. All right, they're gonna Nazebo it. They'll Nazebo it, and they'll portal, root, zombie wall, root for Malfurion, dead. Oh, Bandit, you okay, bud? Honkin'. It's not Nazebo. It's gonna be something actually tanky. Yeah, there you go. All right, map number 4 is loading on in. Get your Twitch predictions in, get your Prime Gamings, all that good stuff, and thanks for hanging out. Sorry that I may be hitting on the subs a bit, but you know we do have to remind people, because sometimes people forget how amazing it is to subscribe here. So many amazing alerts in our channel that you can trigger. Thanks for hanging out, though, chat. I appreciate all of you. We tried to get the hype train earlier. We tried. It was close. It was a good try. Alrighty, right side of the map, looking to take us into the illustrious map number 5 with their very unique draft. It's going to be Team Sven. Susperos back on the Medivh. Sven will be your Zool. We got an Ucky, Muradin, Azerite, Cassia, and Banana back on that Malfurion. Left side of the map looking to shut things down in this best of 5 series and move on to the upper bracket final. Coming up next, it's going to be Team Disciple. Ubi, Dahaka, Marina's on your Junkrat. Disciple is your Orphea. Snaps, Nagram playing Garrosh and Scorch Brightwing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we
Let the battle
go.
begin.
Enhanced agility, you've got your ancestral strength as well for the Orphea. It's going to be Warbreaker for Garrosh, Hypershift Brightwing, and extra run timers for the Junkrat. Shade for the Zool, Emerald Dreams Malfurion, Charge Strikes Cassia, a Portal Mastery Medivh, and Muradin will go Dwarf Block level 1 as he lands a Stormbolt into Disciple in the rotation down to bottom. Junkrat with a grenade or two, landing onto Ucky. Garrosh does have a nice toss into Warbreaker, and that is Brightwing finding first blood in this map number 4. Zool Dahak on top lane, trading some blows. Bone armor active right there, as you saw the little shield activated around, or the armor. Or not armor, sorry, the it was shield, sorry. Completely misspoke. But yeah, it's like, how much, what is the percent on bone armor? I forget baseline, because I know you can get more later on. 25%, that's right. Groundbreaker goes out once again. Couple sappers coming through into bottom lane. 1-2 will find purchase. The other third one will be cleared away. This could be a face shift from Brightwing into the Junkrat. Snaps Nagram trying to back away, and it will be Zool actually going down in the mid lane to the Dahaka and Orphea. Is there a counter kill onto Nagram? The cleanse is good. Good soothing mist, I assume, from Brightwing right there, as that is going to be a portal from Medivh to back away. Yeah, soothing mist on a 66-second cooldown right there. Sapper camps will be traded. Oh, wait, no, sorry, not traded. This one was already stolen, my bad. It's been such an early day. Backbiter, Indomitable, you've got your Lurker Strain, Magic Spit, Chattering Teeth. Orphea looks to chomp onto a few enemies here, but the health bars are not going down that much. Ucky taking the most amount of damage there. Sledgehammer level 4 for our Muradin. Rejuvenation, Plate of the Whale, or Ring of Leech. Read Familiar, all that good stuff. More sappers are fed through bottom lane. Azerite fends the wave. Phase shift from Brightwing into mid. Sven may get taken down. Marina's looking for the chase. There's going to be Zool able to jump through the portal. I thought Dahaka landed a drag there, but I didn't. I guess not. Or maybe he did, and then like the portal broke the drag CC. Oh, First objective phase always triple on this map. We have got bottom objective, top left and right, of course. Scorch going for the channel on the right wing. I don't think Ucky's going to be able to step up here for a Stormbolt or anything. Portal set up to try and take down Disciple. It doesn't really work out immediately. There's a root from Malfurion. Sleep comes through. Big Soothing Mist again from Brightwing. Nicely done with this magic spin. I mean, it's a cooldown reduction of 4 seconds on a 70-second baseline cooldown. But you have to, it's obviously hitting enemy heroes with those auto attacks. And they'll probably see Critical Miss later on for a little bit of buff onto the healing that comes through. Disciple trying to back away. The phase shift from Brightwing is going to be good. Stormbolt will miss. Orphea getting those dashes back with the Shadow Waltz. More Arcane Rift stackage for the Medivh as they maybe look for a drag. A root from Malfurion does come down. Portal set up by Medivh. There's going to be a drag onto the Zool. Will he be taken down for this? I doubt it. Cassian bottom lane, trying to take down Marinas, and will be able to do so. Nicely done. Disciple kind of caught between two portals here, but it seems like they'll be able to dash away. Chomps onto the exit point, just in case someone tries to come through and get some damage. Level 7 here on both sides. It is going to be, by the way, Grim Scythe with the Harvest Vitality for the Curse Strikes at 4 and 7. We could still see Spectral Scythe at 13, 16, and 20. Or it could just be like full W build and then Mortality or Mortal Wound at level 20. Sven is going to be able to back off just fine. Is he? Oh, no. No, he's dead. Toss. Drag. Junkrat will fall in bottom lane, but there is going to be an inevitable trade. And there wasn't even a Medivh down here, so it looks like Junkrat just kind of got CC'd just like the Zool. Next objective phase in the bottom of the map. 10 seconds on that duration. Junkrat will be up a little bit faster. The laugh in the background you hear, that means the boss is up and available. We're 5 minutes into the map. Toss into Groundbreaker. Muradin's able to jump through the portal, but that's going to be a drag connecting onto Banana. And a good kill into Malfurion as we get into 10 talent tier range. Disciple wants to take down Sisbros. 23 stacks for this Medivh, by the way. As it looks like Cassia, somebody gets the channel on the bottom of the map. And Disciple versus Sven, 32 to 32 in core HP. Drag misses from Dahaka. Ubi taking a lot of tower shots. No burrow available. Has to double back. He's got a little bit of healing coming through. And that is level 10 picked up as well. Isolation, Eternal Feast, Warlord's Challenge, Blink Heal, and Riptire coming through as we will have 10s. 3/4 of a level to go. Maybe half. That's a nice polymorph into Toss Groundbreaker. Riptire waiting for the Force of Will to end. Warlord's Challenge comes out. So Warlord's Challenge activates, but Muradin was able to get the jump through the portal. But the effect was still there, so he started walking back towards Garrosh in the end. Valkyrie from the Cassia pulls Junkrat in. Marinas is not... Oh, is going to be taken down. Okay. Junkrat Malfurion traded a Groundbreaker onto the Cassias. There is a kill into her. Oh man, dude, they have to want those Medivh stacks. He's so very low, but I think Medivh will be able to hearth out. He's got 31 currently. All right, next objective phase will be in the top left and right. Let's see what ends up happening with that as we play some team.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
There we go. All right, so top left and right. Quick clear onto the wave right there from Dahaka and Orphea. The question is, will they trade or will they look for an aggressive invade? It's a 4-kill advantage to the side of Team Disciple. I think they're going to play this neutral. I think it's going to be 4 to 4 in shots. Oh no, Ubi in top lane I think is dead. Does he have a burrow? Activates Essence. Burrow will be there. Lurker Strain level 4. Haymaker from the Muradin does push Negron back. The Riptire comes out from Junkrat as well. Eternal Feast activates, gets 1-2 procs, and it will be ending. That's going to be an isolation onto the Muradin. The Valkyrie coming out from Cassie. Leyline Seal mitigates the pull of that Valkyrie. A little overlap on abilities right there, which is a bit unfortunate for the side of Team Sven. But I still think this is neutral objectives. I think it's going to still be 28 to 28 as this bottom right camp will be grabbed. And let's jump into Disciple Comms and hear from the leading team in the series.
Out of the point. Can we make sure it go through? They could be 5. They
We
could be
can
5.
13, we can play.
Imagine.
Other
It's
5, 5, 5.
5.
I'm not gonna toss, I'm not gonna toss, I'm not gonna toss him.
Let's just do our.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm gonna toss him into you.
Oh, I cancel it.
I will punt.
Nice,
Okay.
nice, nice, nice. We push me. What?
Push ball, bubble, yeah.
Get one.
They will look on you top probably.
They didn't use leyline.
I'm immortal, they can't kill me.
I'm playing in the jungle, I will not throw bottom. I'm mid.
Yeah, I'm looking mid.
Digging.
They missed everything.
I cancel.
Okay, they portaled out.
I didn't use leyline, I think. They're...
I mean, but it's fine. Like they
Care
lost
top,
the
care top, care top. Their portal.
see how-
Keep in mind, they could be there fast. They might do boss.
They're
I'm going top. I'm behind.
top.
I'm in this bush one. Not sure I can save it. I don't have fire turrets. No, I don't have it.
I think we just
Okay,
keep
I'm
it
not
here.
That's my bad.
I'm not coming.
I need Z. I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned.
I can get Cassiado.
Lay claim.
Well, I think it's time to jump out of those comms as things did not go the way of Team Disciple. They don't even get the counter kill onto the Cassia. Actually, the one thing that does go their way is these 5 shots rating to the enemy core, 28 to 23.
Powers will be mine.
Nice
Brave.
job from Junkrat, is able to sneak that while they do lose a couple members. Experience gap is closing a bit from those kills as well. Let's take a look here and see what the breakdown looks like. About a 200 difference in just Heroic. Minion is about 2k. Passive is pretty close. Structure is leading. Still is about a 4,000 experience advantage to the side of Team Disciple when you break it all down. Rush talk into the bottom lane from Dahaka. Fascia from Brightwing. Looking for a drag. On to Malfurion. Zool, somebody. Medivh is done with his baseline stackage. Drag lands on a Sven. Concussion by maneuvering them to the side. Sven was cleansed, by your Malfurion Nature's Cure. Sapper Camp once again grabbed. Still is a level advantage on the left side. Groundbreaker goes fishing. No connection. Concussion Mine trying to do the same thing. Sappers maybe fed in through bottom. Zool, Dahaka doing their respective solo lane things. Dahaka does have waves pushing up onto this fort, though, which is really, really nice. Haymaker onto the Garrosh. Snaps Indomitable. Is going to be pulled back by the Valkyrie. The Eternal Feast. The Sappers do make it over the wall, though. That's the important part. Garrosh goes down. I believe 2 Sappers made it over the wall. Marina's trying to back away. Concussion Mine available. Yes, Muradin. Oh no, the Bone Prison goes onto Scorch. Brightwing is silenced. And Marina's looks to back away. Triple objective phase coming up. I think the members of Team Disciple are going to be eating a lot of shots here. Dahaka's going to try and speed boost his way to the top left, so at least they get
Take the
4.
altars and put an
Only
end
eating
to the
8.
Gravekeeper.
It could be. Uh-oh, portal by Medivh. Azurite looks to delay. This might be... Oh, no, Dahaka gets the left side. I didn't realize. Okay. He does get it. Muradin was being delayed by Junkrat here in the bottom area. 4-4 in shots, but we're looking at a 20 to 17 game. 20 to 17 game with the Dahaka back in top lane. It is full blue build for your Zool with the Rapid Harvest and Weaken at 13-16. Malfurion does go into Nature's Balance, increase the Windfire area by 25%, regrowth duration by 5 seconds. Medivh cheats, or sorry, well actually he's got Temporal Flux, which also feels like him cheating. Martial Law and your Dwarf Lunge, Elongated Tongue, Dead Magic, Mortal Combo, Critterize, Spread Volley for the Junkrat. Center Teleport is opened up and available. Structures are upgraded to keep values.
What?
I thought Dahaka had that drag, but boom, boom. Looks like it will not connect, but the Sappers do make their way into the fort front gate. 3-point advantage on the left-hand side. Team Disciple looking for a 3-1 shutdown in the potential reverse sweep of Towers of Doom. I guess not really potential reverse sweep. If Team Sven wins this, we will be heading into a map 5. Brooms in hand for Team Sven. Next objective phase will be center and bottom locations. Double objective. 1 kill advantage to the side of Team Disciple. Let's see what Team Sven does here. They're going to grab this right side camp. 13 minutes in. 30 seconds on our objective timer. Dahaka continues to shove waves into the top. The fort front gate has mostly been taken down. 1 side wall remaining.
That's a good spot.
Alright. Let's see what we got going on. It is going to be Scorch checking the left side bush just in case. Goes for the channel. Should be delayed. Ubi and Sven might be the ones having a little bit of a brawl back and forth. Scorch going for the channel. Root from Malfurion. Tries to step up for a Moonfire. Does land it. Drag from Dahaka onto the Cassia. You have the Chattering Teeth onto the Murden. Portal set up. Scorch is able to back away. Moves into the bush. The Skeleton Mages from Zool. Brightwing blinks away to safety. Still I'm trying to keep my eye on both of these really quickly. Orpheus is done with their level 7. The Eternal Feast will come out. Murden body blocked, has to dwarf toss the side. Isolation landing onto the Cassia over here. The drag, is it available? Lurker Strain bops the Cassia. She gets the War Traveler insta-mount heading towards mid lane. Medivh steps up with a portal. Orpheus trying to get the channel in the bottom lane. Disciple is not going to be interrupted. So 4 shots do rain into the core of Team Sven. Phase shift from Brightwing to help out with the Garrosh health bar. Level 20 almost on the horizon. Concussion Mine maneuvers Ucky to the side. Chomp from Orpheus allows her to dash back with the backbiter level 4. Dahaka grabbing a quick wave in mid. You might be like, why is he doing that? Why is he not going for objective? Because 20 talent here is looming, and Dahaka should have Brush Dock available. It's probably why he's heading to top lane. Indeed, indeed. Concussion Mine onto Murden. Portal set up. They're going to try and dive onto Disciple, who gets a chomp. Spell Armor applied. Now, Furion will get the channel, so it looks like they're going to give this. They'll trade shots. It still is a 3-point advantage, 16-13, favoring the side of Team Disciple, who start out their sappers here on the left side. Right side sappers up in 40 seconds. Medivh scouting Garrosh. Trap probably seen being thrown in that bush. Orpheus chomps onto a wave. For the 20, it's going to be Contagion. You've got the monster within. Eternal Feet grants 1 chaos stack, or 1 chaos each time it hits an enemy hero, while Eternal Feet is active for 5 seconds afterwards. Orpheus basic abilities recharge 150% faster. Riptire from Junkrat with the extra oomph level 20. Gets a double hit right there. 20-second cooldown currently. Bottom lane fort being worked on right now. Spread Volley getting a few shots. Murden trying to get in position for a Haymaker, but Disciple gets pushed into the wall. The Leyline Seal comes out as well. Ucky's able to jump inside the portal, and this is going to be bottom lane keep taken down really quickly from Team Disciple. Next objective phase will be singular center of the map. Invisible Friends, by the way, for the Brightwing, and you've got your Titanic Might on Garrosh. Sappers clearing away. More to be fed in through bottom here. Or at least an attempt. Boss is still up. I don't think any... Wait, no. Boss was grabbed earlier. Right. There was literally that objective phasing where they grabbed it in between. Garrosh can use Ally Toss to throw a Sapper over the wall. Root from Malfurion to zone. Steel Trap from Junkrat to kind of do the same. Orpheus looks to step up here, dashing into Medivh. He is full on stack, so no worry on that one. Mid fort goes down to the Dahaka, by the way. Objective phase is here. Sappers will find no value, or at least no push into the death zone. There is still experience. Haymaker onto Snaps, trying to back away. The Indomitable, the Warlord's challenge, the Leyline Seal. The back row times out really well for the Cassia. Concussion Mine from Junkrat is not going to be enough. Dahaka still gets the channel in the mid position. And this will be 16-7 in core HP. Boss is a consideration, but without your Junkrat for 53 seconds, I don't think you're trying to do anything with that. Maybe Dahaka fishes for a drag. No. This is full disengage. Soothing Mist from Brightwing. Isolation splashes over to 2 members. Leyline Seal with the Medivh cheats level 20. Rewind Murden. You've got your Twilight Dream with the level 20 upgrade as well. The Astral Communion. You also do have that Mortal Wound for the Zool for that 75% healing debuff for 4 seconds. Dahaka fishes for a drag, but he will not be able to do so. This is going to be Orpheus trying to dive, dip, dodge around this bottom lane keep, but the tower shots, I don't think it's going to be enough. The Haymaker almost confirms the kill. It looks like Cassius snipes the last little bit of damage. And now Dahaka, he's got full enhanced agility. He should be able to speed boost on out of this one. Structures need to be recovered, though, on the side of Team Sven, so I don't think there's going to be too much threat into the members of Team Disciple. As the respawns, 44 seconds on Orphea, 28 for Garrosh. Next objective phase, center and bottom locations. If both of them are granted to the members of Team Disciple, they will win. Orphea's going to spawn just after the objectives are ready. There is the center teleport to use. Junkrat pushing back the wave, the Haymaker from Muradin. No Grand Slam level 20 for him. But it is that Titan's Revenge, by the way, for the Cassia. Still, as I mentioned, though, at the current setup, it's 4-4 in shots. If both of these are over to the side of Team Disciple, they win. One of these plus boss is GG as well. I think they're going to try and just contest over one. Or maybe they just give both. Drag lands onto Muradin, Leyline Seal onto Garrosh. Better harassment. Wait, Junkrat's getting this? Wait, what? No, Malfurion has a Moonfire, right? No! Oh, he has Moonfire just in time. The Valkyrie does pull the Junkrat in. Banana going for the channel. Does Dahaka Brushtalk in time? No. Riptire connects onto the Cassia. She gets a Force of Will afterwards. Only a 25-second cooldown. That's going to be a drag onto Muradin into the Steel Trap. It is Sticky Wicket level 7. Muradin is able to get the Dwarf Toss into the portal at the end. Warlord's Challenge into the Zool and the Cassia. Another drag will find purchase, and that is going to be Zool being taken down. This will be a toss onto the Cassia. She's looking to back away. Big silence from Malfurion. Haymaker onto this Orphea, but Muradin now needs to Dwarf Toss away. Leyline Seal. Gets a couple. Medivh portaling in. Disciple gets taken down. A 1-for-1. 4v4. Rude onto Garrosh. Snaps a little bit low. Gets a blink heal from Brightwing. Is there a well tap for Garrosh? Doesn't look like it. Dahaka's going to Hearth out for full. Phase shift from Brightwing to bolster the health of this Garrosh. Will they step in for a delay onto the Malfurion? I don't think so. It's looking like it's going to be an 8-7 game. Whoo, Chad, it's getting real tight here in the latter half of Towers of Doom. 11-9, 20 kills in total, 22-22 in the levels. Obviously, experience or talent tiers are finished out. The only big thing to note is Dahaka Feeding Frenzy is lost to stack, so he's got 1.25 second cooldown per auto. Leyline Seal onto Junkrat. Concussion Mine allows him to back away. Warlord Challenge. Cassia Valkyrie's good into a blind. Dahaka Brushtalks after he just went to top lane. Misses the isolation. Gets Haymaker to the left-hand side. And a team fight that was mostly basic ability and heroic expenditures. What's our next objective? Singular in the bottom of the map? It's looking like that. Garrosh looks to defend here. If these sappers make it in, they might take down the keep. And yeah, spread volley will be enough. One sapper makes it in, second does as well. Still the keep really low. Dahaka, does he get hit with a Stormbolt there? Nah, he's just going to be able to speed his way out. Enhanced agility value for the Dahaka here. Riptire from Junkrat. Keep in mind he's got that extra oomph. Hits 2 more heroes. 16-second cooldown currently. What a tense map number 4. I mean, Team Disciple, if they win this, they're going into the third best of 5 of the day. Leyline Seal fishes, finds 2. Orpheus still gets the camp. Garrosh getting chunked here. Haymaker to the side. Garrosh is giga dead. Healing debuff applied. Warlord's Challenge. Riptire from Junkrat is going to get a reset. They take down the Malfurion first. There's going to be Aki. Oh my god, I can't believe it. They get the drag. Oh my god, the humanity. That should be GG. That should be objective plus boss. They're going to rotate everyone but Orphea. Zool. Yeah, that's GG. Team Disciple. They will be getting this. Okay, Zool. Now, is he going to join his friends in Finland? Zool's going to be noticed here. Garrosh, Groundbreaker. Okay, there's the toss. Riptire, bonk. GG, well played. Team Sven will be dropped down to the lower bracket. And this is going to be Team Disciple up against Team Dino coming up next in our final best of 3, or best of 5 in the upper bracket of today's tournament. Nagram popped off there. Nagram did pop off there. Indeed, they did. Well, if you're enjoying yourself, be sure to subscribe. We're going to go ahead and roll out a block of ads and get ready for the final best of 5 of the day coming up next. We're going to be seeing Team Dino versus Team Disciple. So get your subs in. Let's hang out, and we'll see what's going to happen. A 15-minute break. 15 is a lot of time. But either way, get your subs in, and let's try and hit that sub goal. We're a bit of ways away, but we can do it, chat. We can do it, right? All of us together. I'll even help out if we get close to the goal. But thank you for being here.